So, I mean, as a society, as a world, we need to be thinking about that, right? What about the bottom of the pyramid? And that helps the top of the pyramid when you help the bottom of the pyramid, right?
Right. It's a different innovation tool, right? As we start thinking under constraints, sometimes we find the most lovely, innovative approaches. Like closed captioning was not created for the masses, but now most of us watch videos on closed captioning when we're on our phone because we don't want to bother everybody. That wasn't designed for people who can hear. So in
Right.
this way, if we put constraints on our innovation processes, sometimes we can come out with something that's really, really interesting. And we remember that more people in the world have access to cell phones than they do to toilets. So the way that we think about access is shifted. So I'm not asking people to go off and completely change the way you entirely operate your entire business. However, as we think about redesigning, there are additional components to think outside your direct sphere of what access might look like. Regardless of where you are in the world, at an income level, life looks the same. So this, I think, is really interesting for all of us to go and look that we're actually doing pretty well in the grand scheme of things. And that's not to say, look, your wallet isn't hurting right now. It's rather to say, look, there's a whole world out there that we need to consider as we start thinking about systems change and as we start to redesign this system we've used for the last 100 years so that we do bring everybody up with us and we can all we really can all do better, not to sound socialist, but there is this bottom piece of the world that's actually a larger percentage than I think most people realize.